Let me be honest with you. You know what really grinds my gears? When some of you reach out to me in the DM asking me specific home buying questions related to down payment and programs that could assist you, just to see a few weeks later that you're purchasing a home with somebody else. That really hurts. I have a mouth to feed. But listen, I know, I get it. I'm not a high pressure sales guy, so I get it. But let me do this for you so that if you feel like you're one of those types of people, you have a general understanding of what this works like. And that is purchasing a home, what the down payment should look like, generally speaking, what are your options, generally speaking. Disclaimer, all of what I'm doing is just generalizing, and it's just to give you a general idea. A home purchase here in Yonkers per se, you have to prepare for approximately $700,000 as being your entry single family home. And that's possibly a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 16 to 1800 square feet, backyard, garage in most areas. And if you were purchasing with conventional financing, which is anything above 5%, some programs with as little as 3%, but let's just say 5% to or more. When you're paying 20% down or more, you're going to avoid paying any insurance premiums. But let's stick here, 10%, that's 70 grand. In Yonkers and in most places in Westchester County, I always ask my clients to overestimate the closing costs and use this factor of 4.8% of the purchase price as your guideline. If you have that, you're pretty prepared. You're very rarely going to be surprised on closing costs. It could be a good surprise if they're lower. But anyway, in this example, 4.8% will be about 33 grand 600 plus that 70 grand. It may seem steep, right? Who has that laying around? But let's the benefit of knowing what the closing costs run and preparing for it is that you could alter your down payment. And this is still, we're not even talking about any assistance. Half of your down payment, if we just chunked it down to 5%, that's 35 grand plus that 33.6. Now, 70 grand, you're prepared to purchase and own a single family home in most cases here in, let's say, Yonkers. And in the Bronx, even better because the closing costs are about 4.2% of the purchase price. See how that math works? Now let's get to the programs. The best programs that I see out there that most people are using and my past clients have used, you should research. All of them have conditions, and you've got to decide whether or not they're for you. It'll be FHA, which allows you to purchase with as little as 3.5% down. It may not be a co-op or a condo, but single family, multifamily, you'll be eligible. The benefit there is that you also are able to purchase with adverse credit with the FHA, and also your debt to income ratio can be a little higher than normal. Benefit there. The other would be the urban revitalization down payment assistance program. That is such a sick program that allows you to purchase with upwards to $100,000 of grant funding, but conditions do apply. And last but not least, I would say the Sony Ma program. Sony Ma program, I love it. Many of my buyers have used it specifically because it's eligible for co-ops. It is income restricted, just like some of the other programs that are out there. You've got to do your own due diligence, but at least you have a starting point of where you could research. All right, now if you ask those questions now in the DM, you better be ready to buy or sell.